Hey dear friends, welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a webcam image classifier, or you can also say video classifier. So first of all, before making this project, I'm going to show you how this works. So this is my project, webcam image classifier, and it's connected to my camera. If I open my camera, and there you go, as you can see, it detects everything live. This is a keyboard, and it says it's a keyboard, and if I come to the spacebar, it says this is a spacebar. If I show it this screw, as you can see, it says screw, nail. Yeah, it can detect. Let's show the bottle of water. Okay, it's trying to predict what it is. Oh yeah, water bottle, you see? Oil filter. It detects what this object is. If I show you this key, yeah, it's trying to detect what are these things. Yeah, that's how it works. But if I show it my, for example, let's show it my phone. Okay, let me show you the phone. This is digital clock because there's a clock. Okay, you guessed what we want to do. It's trying to detect. It's based on mobile net pre-trained model, but you can also use another models to maybe detect better. But the main goal is we use our webcam to detect a live video stream. What are those objects? This is not like those image detectors, object detectors. So this is different. This is a classifier. Okay, it uses machine learning. It is a pre-trained model. So let's see how we can make it. I go my inside of my project folder. I create a folder. I call it webcam image classification, and I open my Visual Studio Code, drag and drop my folder into it, and then here I make an index file. Sorry, maybe change it to HTML. We don't need PHP. And here I'm going to create a basic HTML5 structure. I can call it webcam image classification. We have to import two libraries. The first library is the P5. If you go to search for p5.js cdnet, this will show up. Copy the script tag and we paste it after the title. The second library we need is the ML5.js. Just come here and copy this line of code and paste it here. Now we create another script. I connect it to app.js, and I create a file called app.js, and inside this app.js we make our application. So we have a blank page, but we're gonna make things here. Because I use P5, whenever I use P5, there's a function called setup. Whenever we load the page, this function will be run automatically. Okay, this is P5. Okay, the first thing I want to do is to create a canvas to show my webcam into it. So there's a function inside the P5 called create canvas, and then you put the width and height of your canvas in pixel. Okay, these are the pixels, and I set a background color for my canvas. 0 mean black. Let's see how it looks. And this is my canvas. Okay, once we have done that, I need to create a video inside it. In the last tutorial you saw we have made image classifier which detects an image, but in this video it is it's our webcam. So how you can do that? I make a variable, I call it video, and inside my function I use that video to create the video element inside it. So by using P5 you can do it very easily. Just type create capture, it will create a video kind of thing for you. Inside this one type video with capital alphabet. Okay, let's save it and see, and there you go. Because my camera is not connected, let me connect my camera, and there you go. You see the camera is show up here, but I don't want that here. I want to put it inside my canvas. But before doing that, I have to tell you, if your computer doesn't have any camera, you can use your mobile camera to do that. Just download the software Iron. Just go to Google, search for Iron, download it on your computer, then run it, and then go to your mobile. If it's Android or iPhone, doesn't matter, go to your application store and search for Iron. Download that application. Whenever you open your application, it will show up. It acts like a webcam, but you have to be connected your phone and your computer in the same Wi-Fi. Okay, once you have created the video, I wanna put it inside this canvas. How you can do that? First of all, I have to hide this video from here. I have to hide it from here, and now I'm gonna set the background again to black. And now I use another function which is called drop. This is also a P5 function. This function will only load once, but this function will load again and again. So we make sure, because our video element is like in a loop, it runs, it changes again, so we want that to happen again and again. So I change the background color to black. I want to create an image. Inside this image, make sure it's all lowercase. Inside this image, we put our video element. Here we create it and store it inside this variable called video. Just put it here, and then put its position. I want to put it 0, 0, and let's save. Let's refresh, and there you go. Our camera is now inside the canvas. I also want to create something here to show the text whenever I want to put the result, or maybe we can do that later. For now we have to work on the video elements. Okay, after the video I need the classifier. Now it is time to classify the webcam image. So I create a variable, a global variable. I call it classifier, and inside my setup function, now I use this classifier, and I put my ML5 classifier into this variable. How you can do that? We use ML5. From ML5 I want to use image classifier. The first thing you have to put is the pre-trained model, or the trained model name. The ML5 has its own pre-trained model called mobile net. This is what this model is trained, so it detects your objects by using this model. Okay, you can also use your own model. You can train your own model. Maybe we do it on the next videos. Okay, after that you have to put what. In the last tutorial we put our image, but now I wanna sorry, in the last tutorial I put a function here. When it classify, it shows the result, but right now it's not like that. It's not an image, it's a video. It changes again and again. It's like something is hooked. We have to hook our video to the classifier. How you can do that? Very easy. Just put your video in here. So what it does, it will hook your video to the classifier, and at the end we put a function which will show us the result. I can say model ready. We have to create this function. Okay, and that's it. Now we use ML5 to classify our video by using MobileNet, and we hook the video to the classifier, and once done it will run this function. So now let's create this function model ready. Okay, what it does, first I have to be sure the pre-trained model is loaded. So I console.log I say model is loaded, so I can understand the MobileNet has been loaded successfully. After that I want to use my classifier because I've put everything inside this variable. Now I can use it. So from the classifier I want to predict what? I want to predict. I don't need to put anything like before we put the image, but now we don't need, because we already linked our video in here. So this classifier already has the content of the video, but we need the second thing, which is the another function which shows the result. So whenever it predict this the image of this video, what should it do? It run another function. In that function I can say got results, and now I have to create this function. You can also make an arrow function here, but to make things cleaner I make another function called got result. In this got result, whenever this classifier predict the image of this video, it will give us two things, an error or a result. So we have an error, okay, error or a results. First we have to check if there is an error. What I want to do, I want to console log those errors, but else if there's no error it means we got the result. Now I can show the result. To do that I make a variable called label, but we do it here to make it a public global variable. I say label and another variable called prop for probability. Now we can use those variables in here. We don't need them to create them again here. I say label, and I want to put the, as you saw my last tutorial, whenever it show a result, the result is a JSON format, and we want to select the first element of this result. So from the results I want to select the first element, and from the, if you console log this result, you will see these things. From the result 0 I want to select its label. That easy, we get the label. And the second thing I want to do is to get the probability. So here's this probability variable, and from the result 0 I want to get the confidence. Maybe these things change in the future, so you have to first console log this result to see these things. Okay, it's done, we have them, but you have to print this label and prop somewhere. So inside my draw function, what I want to do, I want to fill, and I use a color 255, and which is white, and I want to use a text size of 32 pixel. And what I want to draw those two things inside the text file. The first one is the label, and I set the position 10, and I also want to put this height. Okay, the canvas height minus 20 means it's at the bottom. It will show up here. Okay, from this corner minus 20 pixel, it will be in here, and 10 pixel from the left. Okay, it's inside draw function, don't forget that. Okay, once it is done, let's save and refresh. Let's see what will happen. Okay, I run my webcam. Okay, there's another problem. It only runs one. It checks the video, it detects it, and it gives us one result. But we want this one to happen again and again and again. How we can do that? So whenever we got the result, we print the result, and we want to run this function again. We want to run this classifier again. So we use a classifier, and we want to predict, and inside this one we want to run this getResult function once again. So it will loop through this predict. It will predict again and again and again. Let's save and refresh, and now it should work. And there you go. If I show it my keyboard, this is this space bar, computer keyboard. If I show it my screw, and this is a screw. The quality of camera is not good because my internet is a little bit slow, but it takes very nice if you put a better quality camera. Okay, you got the point. It can detect, it can detect things. This is a pencil box, it's a phone. And there you go, it says it's a cellular phone, and that's exactly correct. And that's how it works. Everything which is inside the mobile net pre-trained model, it can detect that thing. So I hope you guys learned something, and if you learned something from this video, make sure to press subscribe to watch my other tutorials. Press the bell icon, like this video, and also you can download the source code of this tutorial or any other of my tutorial from the description, or go to my website myskypower.net. I hope you guys learned something. If you have any question, just let me know in the comment below. Have a great time. Goodbye.